compared to this, I think I'd prefer a controller, because eventually your arm is going to get tired. It's like you're in Star Wars controlling somebody with the Force. Turn left. Now turn right. Now go forward. Now stop. Arms up. Arms down. Arms to the side. Now wave. Now go. Does anyone else think this is ridiculous? I mean, imagine someone in Disneyland doing this. How many people in Disneyland do you see like this? Well, okay, better question right now. How many people in Disneyland do you see walking into walls? Like my avatar just did. How many people in Disneyland do you see with their arm out like this? I mean, the commercials make this game look incredibly fun. When you get it and start playing it, you kind of realize it's not exactly as fun as the commercials make it look. Mostly because the commercials just show the mini-games. It doesn't actually show a lot of traveling around the park, which you would think would be the main thing they would focus on, because that's the whole idea. You're wandering around Disneyland. That's the whole game. The mini-games are, as they are called, mini-games. They're games within the game. You're trying to sell the game, not the mini-games, right? You're trying to sell the game itself. Sure, include the mini-games in the commercial, but focus on the actual part of the game, which is this. I mean, I like this game a lot. I just don't really like having to do this. I think I might like this game more if I was able to play it on a controller, because at least I wouldn't be holding my arm out like this. Because you gotta do it just right, or you'll run into stuff or totally stop like that. And it's almost impossible not to run into people. Literally. Luckily, they just get out of the way. That was a little weird. And to turn, you have to move your arm just right. What is this? I mean, everything else about it makes sense. This doesn't make sense. Merchandise. Go back. Clothes. Hats. trying to turn, but it won't turn. What just happened? I guess I thought I said return. Okay. I'm not trying to wait, I'm trying to turn over here. See? I'm trying to turn, but it doesn't read it. I'm just close enough for the sensor to sense me. Maybe I'm too close, and I'm not even trying to move, and I'm still moving. I'm trying to turn a little bit. Okay, just turn to the right and go forward. Please comment if you think this is ridiculous, and if you don't, comment anyway. Let me know what you think of this game and how it works. Wouldn't it be cool if you could go up to the treehouse? There's the treehouse right there. And it appears right there, there's the stairs. So let's see if that works. And you would think a Disneyland game like this, you would be able to experience all the attractions. At least that is somewhat accurate. A line. There doesn't seem to be any kind of portal for you to even play a mini game. I mean, here's an idea. What if they had a version of this game, or the game itself was like this, where you had an option to play a mini game version of the ride, or actually experience a digital version of the ride, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but made by the developers of this game. And I'm not even trying to move, and it's moving on its own, basically. See, my hands are together like this, and the character is still moving. My hands are now down by my side. At least the character is staying still. I'm pretty sure that the same developers, Frontier, that made Roller Coaster Tycoon, made this game. And if that's true, if the same company that made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 made this game, there is no reason why they could not have added the option to actually experience the ride. Because you can go on YouTube and see digital versions of the ride made on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. People are able to make digital versions of the ride on that game, so why couldn't the developers of that game, that I'm pretty sure worked on this game, add official digital versions of the ride? Maybe they can make that possible with downloadable content or something. DLC. How many of you would want this game to have the option to download official digital versions of each ride? Like, how many of you would prefer just to be able to experience the ride instead of playing a mini game, but still have the option of playing the mini game? Like, let's go to an attraction and I'll try to explain it better. Go back. Park map. Let's pick a ride, and I'll try to explain it. Critter Country. Okay, now let's find Splash Mountain. Park map. Critter Country. Splash Mountain. Now it's going to take you right to the game. What if, when you said Splash Mountain, it opened a pop-up menu with two options. One, to play the mini game, and the other, to ride the ride. Would that make this game better? Being able to experience Disneyland completely? Some of these attractions you're not even able to play as a mini game. Like that treehouse. Wouldn't it be cool if you were able to experience attractions such as that one, even as a minigame? Because you're not able to experience it at all. All you're able to do is look at it. Does that make any sense? If I was going to play this game a lot, I would probably prefer to play it with the controller instead of just having to do this. Because this seems a little ridiculous, and if you don't move your arm just right, it ain't going to work very well.